Hey everyone, welcome back to another online battle. Got a very interesting one for you today. Got a 2v2 and it's going to be the Beastmen versus the High Elves. So let's quickly have a look at what the High Elves have brought. So they've got 3 Spearmen and 3 Phoenix Guard on the left flank here with Techless and a Lawmaster of Hoeth. They have 4 Archers out the front here and 4 Lothran Seaguard with shields in the back, followed up by some spearmen, white lines of trace. Who are they? I've lost more spearmen, more white lines of trace, and then a right flank of 2 Swordmasters of Hoeth, another Lawmaster of Hoeth, and Tyrion. So they got Tyrion and Techless, the brothers. The brothers too. And they've got some Dragon Princes up the back here, and they have forward deployed a group of Illyrian Reavers. So, for the Beastmen, they have brought, or we have brought, 2 Centaurs with throwing axes on the right flank, some Chaos Warhounds with poison up the back, a Gorble, 2 Gorbles, I think. Where'd the other Gorble go? Maybe not. Maybe just 1 Gorble. Oh no, there we go. 2 Gorbles. A front line of Cygor herd. So 5 of them. And then for our artillery, 2 Cygors, or 3 Cygors. And some Morgor the Shadowgrave and Malagor the Dark Omen as their lords. So then we've got some Minotaurs with great weapons to protect the flank, a Brave Shaman of the Wild to summon some more Cygors, and then also some Centaurs with great weapons and Centaurs with throwing axes up the back here, which have already been engaged by these Illyrian Reavers, unbeknownst to me. Did not know they were up there, so they're going to take a little bit of damage before we get going. Okay, so they've started off quite early. Did not realise that the archers had quite so much range, so they start firing on us and we just need to get going. Some really lovely hits on these Phoenix Guard from the 2 Cygors here, doing some immense damage into that Phoenix Guard. Oh no, I've actually summoned that Cygor there already. Okay, I thought we started off with 2, but no. We started off with 1 and we've already summoned 1. So our Cygor herd have engaged the front line and are not doing quite so well, getting quite torn up by all these archers. Coming in on the right flank, we've got the Centaurs with throwing axes doing a bit of skirmishing, and then a Cygor herd trying to get through. Those Illyrian Reavers... Oh no, were they Dragon Princes? Oh no, the Dragon Princes must have charged around, and then got absolutely mopped up by Minotaurs with great weapons. The Illyrian Reavers were mopped up and sent packing. But our front line has also been mopped up and sent packing. Morgor the Shadowgrave getting into these Swordmasters of Hoeth, and then these Chaos Warhounds coming around the back to try and disrupt these Lothran Seaguard as much as they can. So our front line has all but broken, and now we've got Phoenix Guard streaming up towards these Cygors, which is not great. A nice Bray Scream going down, doing a little bit of damage to these Phoenix Guard, but not quite as much as I would have hoped. The Minotaurs and Centaurs and Gorble absolutely smashing into a front line of White Lions. They're doing quite significant damage to these Swordmasters of Hoeth, who aren't really made to fight large monsters. Tyrion has jumped into the fray. Where's Techless gone? There we go, Techless over here. Surprising that he's not on his horse. But these Phoenix Guard have been mopped up quite significantly by this Bray Shaman and these Cygors. Our Cygor herd have rallied and will need to be called back into the battle. And everything has just gone to chaos. So we've got two Bestigor herds fighting against the Lord Master of Hoeth with some spearmen over here. Centaurs and Minotaurs, Gorbulls, Cygors doing really well against Teclis. Teclis. And Phoenix Guard and Swordmasters of Hoeth. More Cygors smashing up the flanks. We'll see how well much damage those Cygors did, but it looks like they were the MVPs here. So the High Elf army in tatters by the looks of it. And the last of the Beastmen streaming down the hill to take on the last of these forces. So Teclis being caught by a Gorbull, some Minotaurs and Centaurs, and is going to be routed off the battlefield. Oh, nice rocks coming in from the Cygor up there, doing immense damage to those spearmen. And these Chaos Spawn taking out the last of these Lothran Seaguard up the back. The Wolf, the Warhounds with poison coming in to take out these Lothran Seaguard as well. And now the Gorbull fighting off the last of these spearmen over here. Getting some nice hits off. Whoa! Big headbutt there. Bray Shaman of the Wild coming charging in with his chariot to do as much damage as he possibly can. They just didn't have enough armor piercing to deal with, enough anti-large to deal with these Cygors. All of the Cygors and cavalry that were brought by the Beastmen. So Bray Shaman of the Wild charging through the white lines of Trace and Spearmen, doing some nice damage and getting some leadership debuffs there. The Cygors still firing off the top of this hill. Haven't even been touched so far. This one going down just because it was summoned. And then the last of the High Elf army being chased off by what is left of the Beastmen, so the Centaurs, and then that's it. The Beastigors, or Beastmen, the Beastmen triumph. So let's have a look at how our armies did. So these Centaurs with great weapons doing quite a lot of damage. 205 kills from that Cygor. So absolute MVP, these Cygors. This Cygor from not doing quite as much work, but that one that was standing up on the hill just massacred the High Elf armies. Quite a lot of damage from the Minotaurs too, and this one lot of Chaos Warhounds got an immense amount of kills. I'm assuming on the Archers and Lothran Seaguard. Yep, those Phoenix Guard didn't do quite as much as they should have after taking a beating from the Cygor and the other summoned Cygor. Those rocks absolutely shredded that Phoenix Guard at the start. Swordmasters of Hoeth didn't do too badly, but the Archers didn't get as many kills as they would have liked. Same for the Lothran Seaguard, being shut down too early. They didn't have enough front line to stop the Cygors getting into their back lines, and also the Centaurs with throwing axes. Anyway, thank you to Alcathor, Viper and Dwarfbane for this great 2v2 match that we all set up. I really enjoy these all-faction versus all-faction games. I hope we can do some more in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye!